Welcome to Mountain to Lake Realty Showcase. I'm Betty Kingery.
I'm Bob Parcell.
And I'm Steve Furrow.
Mountain to Lake Realty is located at 195 South Main Street.
And as your screen shows, we're located on the web at mountaintolake.com.
We'd love for you to stop by the office, 8:30 to 5, Monday through Friday. And if those times don't work for you, just give us a call, check out our website, reach out to any of our agents. We'd be glad to meet with you at a time that's convenient to your schedule. I'd love to show you some new property, or if you're interested in selling property, we'd love to visit with you about that as well.
And what about it? We're all together. And
hey.
I'm excited because do you realize that these young men, both of them have birthdays within a week, and you don't look a day apart, a day older, right?
I kind of like the day apart.
No. Oh,
Untrue as it may be.
But happy birthday to you all.
Thank you.
Thank you, Betty.
A little belated for Bob, and yours coming up, so very good. Thank you. And it's just fun to be back together on the show. What about that?
Yeah, I want to just kind of reach out and put my arms around you guys.
I bet you do. No.
And choke us.
Yeah.
Goodness.
That's the only thing about it is we just have to be careful and not get pushed off the set, right?
There you go.
As we go along, as we continue through with our spring market, it's been an exciting market, but we realize once again that our inventory is extremely low. But what happens when a house comes on the market and it's in the location that you would like it to be? You know, whether you're getting a mortgage or you're paying cash, but as a buyer, what in the world do you do? And so as we think about the buyer side of it, you as a seller, if you're kind of wondering, should I put my house on the market or not? I invite you to speak with these birthday men and find out more. And it's definitely a seller's market. So if you're even just thinking, have a glimpse of a thought of selling your house, now's the time to do it. So we need houses to sell. But as a buyer, what in the world do I do? So as we think about, I'm a buyer, and why don't you tell me as far as if I needed a mortgage or if I didn't, if I'm paying cash, how in the world can I buy a house in this market?
Go ahead, Bob.
Well, you're absolutely right. I've never seen a situation where multiple offers are the norm as opposed to the exception, and not just two or three. There's a nice property over the weekend. I was working with some buyers I've been working with for months. There were 9 offers. So I think what you do in this market is, one thing is get there as soon as possible. The house I'm referring to, in my opinion, 2 years ago, were probably sold in a couple months. It's kind of a remote area of the county, doesn't have the best internet access, and we had literally 9 offers over just 2 or 3 days. So get there as soon as possible. And I truly believe you need to get who you feel is a really good agent to work with you, because if you're in a tight time frame to make an offer, you don't have a lot of time to maybe ask the questions that are pertinent. Where's the well? Where's the septic? Where's the survey? Or all those type things. You kind of need to show up prepared and take advantage of the experience we think our agents, I know that our agents have. I think that's critical, because again, you don't have days to sit here and contemplate it. And if you want to buy it, then it's pretty frenzies, trying to make this decision. I think that's really important. Betty mentioned financing. That's always been critical, but you always have to think like the seller. If you have multiple offers, the ability to pay is huge. Cash certainly is the ideal way to pay. If you can obtain a conventional loan with no closing costs, that a lot of sellers may perceive you as a stronger buyer. If you need a government loan with assistance, that's okay, but have a bank letter. A lot of people can get a loan and know they can get a loan. They need to convey that to the seller and use that to their advantage. And then there's something that's been around a while that you don't see a lot, and that's the escalation clause.
Sure.
And we'll be glad to go over that with you. But basically you can make an offer of X amount and indicate you'll go to, let's pretend $10,000 higher, and you will beat any other offer by, you pick it, $500 or $1,000. And assuming the seller gets some other offers that would net them a certain amount within your escalation clause amount, then you can potentially get the house. So I think take advantage of the experience agents have at Mountain to Lake Realty, and get there as soon as you can, have a strong letter, and do your best to use the experience of agents to get all the information you can about a property instead of over 2 or 3 weeks. And then pray.
Yeah, that's about right.
And then you talked about escalation clause. That's something that's come into play here, certainly over the last few months with these multiple offers. But you also run into things, Bob, like traditionally we would recommend a home inspection, a radon test, well, septic, and termite. And again, all those things play into the offer that you're making. And maybe you've got access to a contractor friend that could meet you at the property when you go to look at it, and they can kind of do a quick once over, and maybe you feel comfortable not having a home inspection as a part of your offer. And that will certainly make a difference to the seller when it comes down to evaluating those offers. And so there's things like that as an experienced agent, you have the opportunity they can talk you through and help you understand what your options are, and then make the best decision to put your best foot forward. And that's what we do every day. And so we just encourage you to reach out to us and tell us what you want. Be very clear and concise, and we'll work with you to try to find that. And then the rest of it is just hang on, be ready. And
Well, and I think that too, what you're saying, you've got to be on top of it. As soon as you see a listing posted, now what can you do to help me with that? So I can, every 15 minutes or so, I can't be checking my phone all the time for new listings, but can you do something to help me?
Certainly.
For new listings?
We can define a search that will identify everything that you're looking for and direct it to multiple email accounts. It can be rather immediate, or once a day. It probably needs to be rather immediate. And the search, we could be as cute as you wanted with year build and bedroom, square footage, all that. My opinion is as few listings as there are, just have everything in your price range identified. That way nothing's missed. It's better to know about something and discard it than not know. Sure. We had tens and tens and tens of houses a day listed, then you might be inundated with too much information. But I always think everything in my price range, even the area. I live in Rocky Mount. I didn't think I wanted to live in the town again, but found something very secluded. So if you're like me, you don't know what you want till you see it. So the answer is yes, Betty. We can set you up something, and you know rather immediately.
Okay. So as a seller, we need your houses to sell. As a buyer, we can help you to buy the house we'll do our best to help you purchase a home. So let's take a look at some of the homes that we've just recently listed, and I think that you'll probably notice that pending sign on them. We're finding that homes in the location that you want and the price that you want many times will sell within the week, if not within days, within hours for some of them. But let's get started.
Well, just run through this real quickly. This is a home here on Brick Church Road. It's almost an acre. I think about Brick Church Road. If you're not familiar, this is Brick Church Road. This turns off of 220, but this is a great location between Rocky Mount and Boone's Mill. It's a great spot there, and that's one of the things I think that helped the demand on this home is the location. It is a little over 2,300 square feet, 4 bedrooms and 2 full baths. We'll just run through here real quickly, but the folks here, the sellers with this property, we met with them a couple of weeks ahead of time. We put some things together, just an action plan, if you will, about what we needed to do to get the home ready to go on the market. Took some great pictures here, and it sold within, or had a contract within days. So just little things like landscaping. We made some suggestions about some of the things to do in some of the rooms as far as decluttering, removing some of those items out. Really made a difference, and this home here on Brick Church Road showed really well, and the result was a contract in short order. But this is Brick Church Road in Rocky Mount.
Our next property brings us back into the town of Rocky Mount on 200 Montview Avenue. And it's a very well-maintained home. Definitely gives you one level living, convenient location, 3 bedrooms, a possible 4th bedroom. It has 1.5 baths, but some of the updates included new plumbing. Their half bath was added in last year. A new water heater was added as well, plus a gas heater was added in the dining room, just kind of cut the chill on the cooler mornings, or especially in the wintertime. So Bob, you were able to bring a buyer, and within days of this property, had multiple offers once again. But as I go through, are there certain things that, I mean, you know what your buyer was looking for, and what made them choose this house over any other home?
Well, it showed very well. The landscaping in the yard were really nice. Had a really nice side porch. As you mentioned, had the potential for a 4th bedroom, but it also has an office as opposed to that 4th bedroom. But it showed real well and well landscaped.
And even the hardwood floors really stand out too. I find that buyers like the hardwoods. Some of you all have carpet on your flooring and hardwoods underneath, and a lot of times our recommendation may be, let's pull up the carpet if it's dated and take a look at those hardwoods, because folks do love that. But I know it has a great yard as well, nice flat lot, so much desired area, but a much desired property itself, and that's on Montview Avenue.
Just a few blocks away on Fairlawn is this property. We had multiple offers in the first day. The owner did a really good job with this house. Put a new roof on it in 2020, also a new panel box and service from the power pole to the house. He put LVT floors in the kitchen and bath, refinished the hardwood floors and interior sump pump, and put in insulation in the attic and crawl space. So for a home in this price range, it's just in really good shape. A lot of updates to it. You're never done, so to speak, financially when you buy a home, but there's a lot of, this house has a great head start. It's 672 square feet, 2 bedroom, 1 bath home. It was used as a rental. It'd be a good starter home as well. But owner did a really good job doing a lot of updates to this home. And Fairline Drive is off of Old Furnace, right in Rocky Mount. And again, a couple offers rather immediately. Good views from the front yard.
Our next property is on Webb Mountain Road. That's what the Boone's Mill address. When you're getting to Webb Mountain, if you were coming from Roanoke on 220, you go across the bridge, go to the Boone's Mill Road, make a left on Webb Mountain, and you'll head right on up to 181 Webb Mountain Road. This home offers a little over 3,650, so I should say 3,650 square feet of living space. You have 5 bedrooms, 7 full bathrooms. There's a garage underneath, full walkout basement. So space galore, definitely, for this property. You've got 14.67 secluded acres. It includes a pond. With your location being only about 20 minutes to Roanoke, it does have a wonderful location. Beautiful brick home. As we go inside, of course, you've got a formal foyer. You've got spacious rooms, hardwood flooring throughout. You've got your masonry fireplace, built-in shelving, spacious dining room, awesome kitchen, gas range, massive island, granite countertops. You've got a prep sink, as you can see there easily. Nice walk-in large pantry. Of course, each of your bedrooms are very spacious. You've got your hardwood floors once again, your master suites, several master suites throughout the home. As I said earlier, of course, you've got 5 spacious bedrooms, lots of nice storage throughout the home as well. The lower level, of course, you've got nice office space. You could have another home within the home if you wanted it that way. Definitely. Great parking, oversized 2-car garage. Wonderful property. Even though we think of Webb Mountain Road and you think of, oh, it's got to be hilly, look at your nice flat area that you have for a yard and for your extra buildings that you have here on this property. But again, located on Webb Mountain, you've got the detached studio, you've got an apartment or guest house. So many opportunities here on this property with having the pond, the extra buildings, the extra storage, you name it, come to Webb Mountain, we'll show it to you. So as we go through, this is the detached garage. Quick look at the pond. But again, we're located at 181 Webb Mountain Road with a Boone's Mill address.
So we're going to stay in Boone's Mill, and this is actually a property in a Green Level Road. If you're not familiar, you'll head out of Roanoke. From Roanoke, you take 220 south through Boone's Mill, turn right on Grassy Hill Road, then a right on Green Level, and this home is on your right. It's actually in the Cahays Green subdivision, and if you've never been out there, some of the best views in the county exist here. Just some really nice spots in this subdivision. This is a really nice home. It's a little over 4,300 total square feet, so it's a nice large home. It's a 3-bedroom, 2 full bath, has a 2-door attached garage along with it. But this is a great location here in Boone's Mill. Whether you're commuting from working in Rocky Mount or Roanoke, this would be a great spot for you there. This home on the entry level, it's great setting. Got an open kitchen, dining, family room, a nice fireplace, masonry fireplace inside. Beautiful crown molding throughout this home, and we'll get a chance to see some of that. But look at this nice front porch. A great place to take in some of those wonderful views I was talking about. Again, open floor plan, so you step in, you see that dining, family room, kitchen area, just wide open. You really got to appreciate that. Check out just that crown molding I mentioned. You'll see that throughout this home. But very, very nice property. And of course, you do have a nice backyard. You can see the access here from the family room. Wonderful kitchen. You got your nice granite countertops there in the kitchen. Lots of space and storage, as Betty likes to talk about. Here's the master bedroom and the master bath. Like that shower, nice and easy to get in and out. As I talked about, this home is handicap accessible throughout, so you appreciate that, especially as you get maybe a little older in years, Bob.
Thank you, Steve.
Well, your birthday was just recently, so you are a year older. Here's bedroom number 2 and the bath to go with it. Bedroom number 3. Laundry is here on the entry level, so this is very nice all one level living. You step downstairs, it is completely wide open. It's an unfinished walkout basement, so we've got lots and lots of opportunity here to do whatever you'd like down here. It's shot from the other side. But, Bob, we could let the kids loose in there and they'd have a big old time.
Mm-hmm.
So, This is a shot from the back. I talked a little bit about that backyard. Again, you really got to appreciate this home and the setting that it's in. Whether you're on the front porch or here on the back patio, you really got to appreciate the views and the setting that it sets in. It's a great spot here on green level. It's a shot of the property. So 1.25 acres with this property. So you do have a little elbow room, a little space to stretch out for play a little fetch with the dog, or catch with
How about your
son
child?
or daughter. Yeah,
Yeah.
catch with son or daughter. So, well, this is Green Level Road in Boone's Mill.
Next we'll travel to Tharp Creek, that's up in Ferrum. At the crossroads, go on Dry Hill Road, right on Tharp Creek. Extremely desirable property. We probably had in the neighborhood of 50 inquiries on this home and land and multiple offers. 99 plus acres, approximately 8 acres or so is fenced with pasture. There's horses there and a barn, and creek. So there's a lot of advantages to this listing because not a lot of places you could go and just drop the gate on your horse trailer and let them in. It's fenced and ready to go. And actually the home has a lot of updates, including a new septic this year, new gas furnace in 2020, very extensively landscaped. That's an understatement if you've been to the property. Hopefully the pictures can show that. The home has a little over 1,412 square feet. It's a rustic home, has beams and wide plank floors, a couple gas log fireplaces. You come in the front door, you step into this area here. Open kitchen, there's a dining area and breakfast area. To the right is a master bedroom suite. Straight ahead is the second bedroom. It shows really well, so you can imagine if you have a home like this and 99 acres for this price, the attention that it obtained, or that we had for it. Again, 2 bedrooms and 2 full baths, laundry all on A level. Also has a very nice screen porch, a barn, a chicken coop, run-in shed. That's a landscaping pond, but also has a couple creeks on the property. Has frontage on Dry Hill Road as well as Tharp Creek Road, which is a state road as well. As I mentioned, a lot of pasture, fencing, gates. And it goes up to the top of the ridge and beyond. It's a great property. Wish I had a lot like this on Tharp Creek Road.
Our next property takes us back to Rocky Mount, and on Claiborne Avenue is where you could find this potential investment property. It's a brick 4-square home that's with the covered porch stretching across the entire front of the home, as you can easily see. And of course, location-wise, in the heart of Rocky Mount, you're within walking distance to numerous amenities. And of course, I think one of the neat parts about it, it's adjacent to Mary Elizabeth Park. So whether the children, grandchildren are on the playground, whether you are playing pickleball, I guess pickleball is for us old folks, would you say, Bob? I don't put you in the category as me, of course, but so you could be playing basketball. I'll put Tyler Lee out on the tennis courts, maybe with you, and I don't know, you could play baseball or soccer. Would it be with Steve? Would that be a pastime for you and the boys perhaps? But back to the home, they're not talking to me. So it's zoned R2, so that's why it does allow apartments, so it does have excellent investment potential. It could easily be converted into 3 apartments. It was recently used as an office on the entry level, and then an apartment on the upper level, and an apartment on the lower level as well. But from the pictures, you can see that it's right ready to go. Use your imagination or your creativity and figure out how you would like to use this, whether, as I say, you want to live in it and convert it back to a single residence. That certainly would be possible. Or if you want to live in it and have some income coming, that would be potentially a great yes, perhaps. So you have 3 different entrances, as far as you had that entrance under the front porch, You have an entrance into the second level as well as a private entrance to the lower level. So plenty of storage space, as you all say. I do love that. I'm not a hoarder, but I do collect too much stuff. So anyway, plenty of great spacious rooms in this property, and it's located at 220 Claiborne Avenue.
So from Claiborne, we're going to stay in Rocky Mount, in the town. This is Green Meadow Lane. Here, this is a nice home, 3 bedrooms, 1 full bath. It's a ranch-style home. It'd be a great starter home for someone that's interested, maybe got a small young family. 3 bedrooms and 1 full bath. Looking at this home here, we'll step in. This is a nice shot from the front. We'll step in. Here's the living room area. And then the kitchen. See, plenty of ample space here to do what you needed to get those meals prepared. Great storage there, as Betty likes to talk about. Here's first bedroom. This will be bedroom number 2. And of course, the bathroom here is 3 bedrooms and 1 full bath. Here's a shot of the last bedroom. We step downstairs. Here's the laundry. Or I said, excuse me, this stepping into the laundry room. This is all on 1 level. There's no second story here. Shot of the back side of the home. It is one of those maintenance-free vinyl sidings, so there's not a lot of work there to the outside. You do have a nice yard. It's 0.27 acres here on Green Meadow Lane in Rocky Mount.
Next we'll travel this home on Retreat Road with a Boone's Mill address, kind of in the Callaway area as well. It's Retreat Road's off of Grassy Hill Road, runs over to the Callaway Road. 2+ acres, extremely usable flat yard. It's fenced for pets. This home features a little over 2,000 square feet. It's a three bedroom, 1 full bath, 1 half bath home. Had an addition on the back. If you come in the front door, you have this masonry fireplace in the living room and breakfast area ahead. Nice kitchen, again with the dining area and breakfast area. Looking over towards the den, so you have a living room, a den, a breakfast area, a dining area. A lot of custom features with wood floors and built-in bookshelves, updated baths. Home shows very well. And this is the addition I referred to on the back. There's a patio on each side, there's a door on each side. A nice cathedral ceiling and a gas log fireplace. Good view of the back of the home. Extremely nice lot, very usable. Detached garage, the red door to the right is a little living space or office space, or in addition to a garage, you have some extra room there as well. Fenced yard. Great location, convenient to Boone's Mill. It's in Boone's Mill, that's pretty convenient, isn't it, Steve?
Yeah.
It's convenient to Rocky Mount and Roanoke. That's what the owner said. I said, your house is convenient to Boone's Mill? She said, well, it is in Boone's Mill. A good property, great location.
So I'm going to show some land here. This is some property on Herds Branch. If you're not familiar with where Herds Branch, you're going to head 40 west out of Rocky Mount towards Ferrum, through Ferrum, on up, turn right on Running Back Road, and then Herds Branch is on your left. This property is on your left there on Herds Branch. This is 10 acres, lots of privacy. It's got a couple of creeks here on the property, standing timber. Great opportunity if you're interested in just a getaway or maybe a place to do some hunting, recreational. It'd be a great spot here for that on Herds Branch Road. This is in Ferrum, 10 acres.
Real quickly, on Turners Creek Road, there's a 10-acre parcel. Long road frontage. There's some timber value on this property. Turners Creek Road is just past Ferrum, so it's going to be very convenient to Philpott Lake as well as the amenities of the college. Again, long road frontage. We'd be glad to give you a plat of this property. That completes our time on this show. Please don't hesitate to give any of our agents a call, and thank you for watching Mountain to Lake Realty Showcase.